first only we will have to press it and fill the pots
without any air pockets.
Without any air pockets.
We have to press it tight.
Okay. And then the soil used is only from the nursery which we have brought. That root ball contains that soil. Only that soil is enough for us, because other part is going to become soil which is nutritious, which is helpful for the growth of these plants. Okay.
So the second highlight of this is, you have seen these buckets?
Yes.
These are not pots that are bought from the nursery. These are all paint buckets. Okay? Which means we are not adding any further plastic into the system. Whatever plastic is already available, we are using the same plastic and putting our plants in it. And you people also have brought many dabbas.
Yes.
These you have
Carbon dioxide, oxygen, sunlight. Okay. So these food are stored in these dry leaves. So they contain nitrogen as well as carbon, which is useful for the growth of plants. Okay. So these dry leaves we are using as the potting material. Instead of soil, we are using potting material, these dry leaves. Now after some days, they will decompose and form soil. Okay. If we will use soil, we are doing terrace gardening, right?
Yes.
So we are doing terrace gardening. So if we put soil, it will become heavy. After some days, it will go down, and again we'll have to put soil. So it will become heavy and heavier and heavier. Okay. So instead of that, we are using the dry leaves so that the pot becomes very light, and it is good for the building also. Okay. It becomes light and beautifully painted.
Those dabbas and these dabbas are available at home. Okay, that oil cans and some jars, they are already available at home. So you have not purchased it anywhere. So that means we are not using any other plastic from the market. Whatever plastic is already available, you are using that and you are putting your plants in. So this is another benefit to the environment. First benefit is that we are using dry leaves. We are not disturbing the mother earth by digging up the soil. And second is, we are using the existing plastic only. Okay?
And making the pots light. Whatever baskets are there, they are very light. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
So the water doesn't collect here, because if it gets collected here, that will stagnate and it will spoil the roots. So excess water will flow out through the holes. That's why these holes are put. But we should always remember that we should not put excess water. We should put only that much of water that is required. So water should not flow out from the holes. Otherwise, the nutrition of the soil or nutrition of the pot will drain out along with the water. Okay?
Plant becomes big. Will it be that the plant will drink so much because it is not able to hold it so tightly?
You have to add
More and more leaves.
So what happens is that once it decomposes, after a year or so, that becomes soil.
Okay.
It is as good as soil only. So as you keep on adding leaves into it, it will already would have developed grip. The roots would have already developed the grip. So it will not.
So there won't be wastage of those dry leaves also from your compound. School compound.
Saying that they don't need much more. I didn't understand that.
If you use soil,
Normal plantation is what? How do we put plants? We put it in the soil. For soil, it requires more water. For dry leaves, they absorb water. They retain water in them. So that water, these roots absorb the water from the dry leaves. So the moisture is retained in these leaves, but soil doesn't retain that much of moisture. So you have to keep on watering it. When you put dry leaves, that requires less water. So you have to put less water. And so less water is used.
and excessive watering is also very bad in the plants. Okay. जैसे तुम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा खा लेते हो तो फिर ऐसे ही प्लांट्स को भी तकलीफ होता है. Okay. So you have to be careful while watering. So when we are using this dry leaves, very
less water.
Good. You should not be tired. Should be happy. Happy faces. है ना?
What is the smell?
It is all khadu smell is coming.
Bitter
Bitter.
smell. Neem.
This is made from neem fruits. Why do we put this into the plants? It acts as an insecticide and pesticide.
Pesticides. It is natural pesticide.
Someone was asking, the ants are there, what to do? So many ants. Now, if you put that, they will also run away. Like you will run away if we tell you to eat it, right?
So we need this to put to keep the insects at bay. Okay.
इंडिपेंडेंट होते हैं
Remove the plastic. Be careful. There are roots down also. Okay. Then
No, उसको press करना.
keep it. हाँ.
Soak this in the water. Once we soak this absorbs water and it expands. Okay, and that it becomes something like this, and that